Okay, good morning, Rabotai. Morning. First of all, I got a lot of compliments about the halakha of today. So, just to clarify one point. Obviously...
Hello, please, gentlemen, class.
Obviously, and again, if you find yourself without any tefillin, and that's the only pair of tefillin that you get for the whole entire day, okay? So it's an issue, of course you're going to put it. But how are you going to put it? The question is if you say a beracha or not, and because we're Sephardim and we follow Shulchan Aruch, so it's safek berachot le'akel, you don't say a beracha, right? But to put it, of course you're going to put it. But I'm saying, you have to look to be sure that the tefillin that you're putting is a Sephardi tefillin, not to get in this.
We're not going to open it up.
Of course not. But I'm saying, if you can ask or whatever, so that's the best thing to do. Rabbi Parashat Yitro, there's a lot of ideas in this week's parasha. There's a famous question, right? Yitro, Vayishma Yitro, Kohen Midian Choten Moshe. Yitro heard, and Rashi brings two of the options that the Gemara in Masechet Menachot brings. One of the options is that he heard Kriyat Yam Suf, the splitting of the sea. Second option, he heard Milchemet Amalek. There is a third option in the Gemara that is he heard Matan Torah. But Yitro it's before Matan Torah. So En Mukdam Mauchar BaTorah, the Torah is not following the order. Okay, that's three opinions in the Gemara. Rabotai, very simple question. Before Kriyat Yam Suf, you didn't saw enough miracles? Yitro didn't hear all the 10 plagues? Now we have to understand who was this guy Yitro. Yitro wasn't born today. Yitro is the father-in-law of Moshe, and I believe that he have all type of conversation about philosophies and about gods, right, with Moshe Rabbeinu. And he never got convinced. When was the first time that he got convinced? Kriyat Yam Suf, Milchemet Amalek. What happened in these two events? That Yitro, you say, oh, Kriyat Yam Suf, that's it, I'm converting. Before that, what happened? It's more than that. We find by Am Yisrael. What happened after the splitting of the sea? We say it every single day. V'yaminu b'Hashem u'Moshe avdo. Now they believe on HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and they believe on Moshe. And one more time. What, before they didn't believe on God? Before they didn't saw enough miracles? But then we have to believe.
Gentlemen, let's give the rabbi a chance. Gentlemen.
Hey!
Sorry.
Everything okay. Everything okay.
Wow. Perfect. Yeah, everybody.
Good. So Rabotai. The answer is the following. There is a rabbi by name Rabbi Elimelech Minojinsk, and he says a beautiful explanation. He says that all the 10 plagues were amazing miracles. No one saw those miracles before. But all of those miracles is called Chesed Adyon. Only Chesed from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It's called, in the words of the Mekubalim, Itaruta Dil'ela. Meaning that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, without asking from us anything, is ready to do without any effort. Why? It's called Chesed. Borei Olam made all miracles even though Am Yisrael didn't deserve it. Like we say, Halalu of the Avodah Zarah, and Halalu of the Avodah Zarah. Am Yisrael didn't deserve any miracle. And Borei Olam did it. Why? Itaruta Dil'ela. He woke up from Shamayim without asking from us any type of actions. It's beautiful. It's amazing. But really, Itaruta Dil'ela have something bad. What is it? When there is only Chesed, have a limit. If I'm all the time giving to my son, but my son is not behaving, and all the time I'm giving and I'm giving, one time I will say, you know what, that's it, halas. No more. That's Itaruta Dil'ela. You say the rabbi that there were two moments that Am Yisrael made an action, and throughout their action that they did, they caused it in Shamayim to make them a miracle. This is called Itaruta Diltata. There was a torerut, an awakeness from down, from us, and that causes the miracle from up. What was the two moments? Kriyat Yam Suf and Milchemet Amalek. What happened in these two events? In Kriyat Yam Suf, we just read, Moshe Rabbeinu is telling Am Yisrael, guys, God just told me, Mati tzak elai, daber b'nei Yisrael. Guys, just walk. Walk in. Walk in where? There's water. Where do you want me to walk in? Go walk. Make your effort, make your ishtadlut. Show to HaKadosh Baruch Hu that you're ready to do Mesirut Nefesh. And once there is Itaruta Diltata, automatically the Itaruta Dil'ela is something enough strong that it will maintain itself. You know why Am Yisrael v'yaminu b'Hashem u'Moshe Avdo? Only after Kriyat Yam Suf. V'yaminu b'Hashem because of Moshe Avdo. Because they trust on Moshe when Moshe told them, guys, walk inside the water. The emunah that they got together with HaKadosh Baruch Hu was the strongest emunah. That is enough strong to maintain them as Am Yisrael. How Yitro is saying, I heard all what HaKadosh Baruch Hu saved you, and how HaKadosh Baruch Hu saved the nation. That's how the words of the Pasuk. Right? Yitro is repeating himself. Say Chachamim, that Yitro spoke to Moshe and he told him, I heard how God helped you, Shevet Levi. But I also heard how HaKadosh Baruch Hu was ready to pick up a nation in between all the nations. Why? Because in these two places, in these two events, HaKadosh Baruch Hu picked up Am Yisrael and he said, if you're ready to do for me, I will make a pact with you forever. Itaruta Dil'ela causes, Itaruta Dil'tata causes an Itaruta Dil'ela. And say that's why, very interesting Hidush, the Haidar writes, in name of the Ma'alchu, Rabbi Chaim Vital, the student of the Arizal, say the Haidar, Yitro was the first one to give the idea to Paro to put on in slavery Am Yisrael. Because of Yitro, Am Yisrael suffered years, 86 years of tough slavery. There is a pasuk in Iyov, and the pasuk writes that we know there were three guys together with Paro. When Paro was asking, well, what to do with the nation, he said, one guy said, okay, Bilam said, Yalla, kill them all. Right? The other one said, the other one didn't say anything. Who was the other one? Iyov. He kept it quiet. And Yitro, say the Marhu, at the beginning he gave this idea to make slavery, and then he regret. So Iyov is asking to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, God, I don't understand. I didn't say a word. You're punishing me with Isurim. And Yitro spoke. And he's saving him. Not only is saving him, Chachamim are saying that Bnei Banav Shel Yitro, the great-grandsons of Yitro that were sitting in the Sanhedrin, it causes over 70 something Rashi Sanedraot at the moment in the Midbar. So the question is, what's going on? Why by Yitro God is giving a chance and by Iyov no? You know what's the answer? Say the Marhu, because Yitro was ready to do Mesirut Nefesh. And when someone does Mesirut Nefesh, Borei Olam is ready to forgive about all the mistakes that he did before. Amazing Kedush. Meaning, what type of Mesirut Nefesh? Yitro did all the Avodah Zarah. You know what's to leave all what his name, he was so famous. And Yitro in one day decided, I'm leaving. There is a lot of Midrashim says that the Midrash write that when he got to the Midbar, there was the Anan covering Am Yisrael. No one was able to enter. There is an Anan, you want to enter, you can't. If I was Yitro, I was making on my Ishtadlut, I would say, God, you know what, that's it. I tried, and that's it. I'm going back home. Yitro, the Midrash write all type of things that he tried to enter, and at the end, say the Midrash, he took a bow and arrow with the letter to Moshe Rabbeinu, and he threw it inside. And he went inside, and in the letter was written like this: Moshe, do it for your father-in-law. You have mitzvah kibud abahem, kaved b'tavich kaved b'necha, according to one opinion, et leravot, yet your father-in-law as well. Do it for your father-in-law. You have to respect me. If I don't deserve respect because I was Oved Avodah Zarah, do it for your wife. And if your wife it's not enough, do it for your children. And Moshe Rabbeinu decided obviously to go out to respect his father-in-law. But say Chachamim, you know the Mesirut Nefesh that Yitro did? That Mesirut Nefesh was able to forgive about all the avonot that he causes Am Yisrael to suffer for 86 years. Just one Mesirut Nefesh. Unbelievable. You know, I heard a beautiful story that happened a few years ago. I don't have all the details. Someone maybe in the Kal knows. There is a kever, there is a tzaddik that is buried in England. Shh! I just forgot the name. Chaval. This tzaddik, this rabbi, passed away a few years ago, and he wrote in his tzava'ah that whoever will come to his kever to pray on Friday, and in this prayer, he will accept on himself to make a changement in his life. One Kabbalah, one thing to change. He will be Menitz Yosher. He will go up to Shemaim and he will take care that his prayers and his needs will be solved. That's what the rabbi wrote. Many people have a Chaval, I forget the name of the rabbi. But many people are going to this kever Friday morning, they go and pray and they take one Kabbalah. So the story goes like this. There was a boy in Eretz Israel that wasn't getting married. You know, Rav Chaim Kanievsky said, the most of the letters that he's getting for Berachot is people that wants to get married. That's the tikkun of our generation. Now Refuah Shalema is also inside, okay, but rather than that, yeah, the tikkun of getting married. It's not easy. How many people, you know, they're looking, they don't find. Anyway, this boy was looking for a shidduch. Doesn't find shidduch. He said, that's it, I'm tired. I tried the filot, I tried berachot, whatever. He said, you know what, I'm going to buy a ticket. I'm going to go all the way to London to pray. His plan was that he doesn't know anyone in London, so he planned it to get Thursday night. He will not sleep the whole night, not big deal. Friday morning, early in the morning, right after Shacharit Nes, he will pray right next to the grave. You know, he will do his tefillah, and then all the way back to Israel. That was his plan. The guy went, and which Kabbalah he accepted on himself? He said, I accept on myself, to accept Shabbat 10 minutes before the time. So usually it's 20 minutes. If you live outside, or 20 minutes or half an hour according to the place where you're holding, 10 minutes before to accept Shabbat. Fine. The guy prayed everything, he went back to Israel. He's getting back to Israel. Once he gets to his house, a few hours before Shabbat, he had to go to the mikveh. He was a Hasidic boy, went to the mikveh and he arranged himself and everything was okay. He didn't realize he had only one suit for Shabbat. The suit was inside the luggage. He said in case that he got stuck in England. He wanted to take out the suit, and by mistake, there was his toothpaste next to the suit. I don't know, he brushed the toothpaste, and the whole toothpaste went on his jacket. Now, he looks at his watch, and he's 1 minute before the 10 minutes before Shabbat. He ran, and you're nervous, you do things that you're not thinking about it. He went, and he tried to wash it with water. Now, that's the worst thing that you can do in a toothpaste, right? The guy, instead of having one, the whole entire suit in one side was all white. And looks at his watch and he says, you know what, maybe I should push in my Kabbalah, I should push it for next week. And he had all these thoughts in his mind in seconds. And then he said, no, listen, if I get a Kabbalah, I'm going till the end. I'm going to do Mesirut Nefesh for the mitzvah. Right? But that's the only suit. He said he decided not to go to the shul that he goes every day. He have all his friends are going to look at his jacket, Hi. What he decided to do is next to his house there is a Bet Avot. How is a Bet Avot in English? Senior citizen. Okay. And they have a minyan, small minyan, all old people. They don't know him. He doesn't know them. So you know what? I'm going to run. I'm going to try to cover it. all the way. Once I get to the shul, I will sit next to the wall and I will pray. That's what he did. Arvit, he prayed like that. Shacharit in the morning, he woke up early, and he ran to the shul. He was sitting, fixing that place. So he stayed over there. He didn't want to go back. So the whole Shabbat, he passed it in this Beit Avot. At the end of the Shabbat, there is the Gabbai of the Minyan of the Beit Avot. Also, an old man comes up to him and he tells him, Baruch Haba, I never saw you before. He said, listen, really I live here, but I don't pray here. The only reason, and he told him the whole entire story. He said, interesting. What's your name? What's your last name? He asked him for some information, and he said on Monday he gets a phone call from Shetchan. Listen, I have a girl. Who is this girl? The granddaughter of this man. They got married together. He said, look what is it? I did Mesirut Nefesh, one Kabbalah. But this Kabbalah, you're going to be whole strong. It's hard for you. You're going to have nisyonot. You're going to have tests. Do it. Pass the nisyonot and you're going to see how Borei Olam, by doing the Mesirut Nefesh, is going to give you your Yeshua. Right?